In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to remove special characters in Google Sheets. If you have a column of text that includes symbols, punctuation, or other unwanted characters, Google Sheets makes it easy to clean that data using a simple formula. This is especially useful when you're preparing lists, standardizing imported data, or making sure text values contain only letters, numbers, and spaces. To begin, open Google Sheets and go to the spreadsheet where your data is stored. Make sure you can see the cell that contains the original text you want to clean. In this example, the formula will reference cell A2, so that means the text you want to clean should be in that cell. If your data is in a different cell, you can adjust the formula later to match. Next, click on an empty cell. This is important because the formula will return a cleaned version of your text, and you'll want that result to appear in a separate space without overwriting the original content. Using an empty cell also lets you compare the original text with the cleaned version side by side, which can be helpful if you're checking your results. Now, type in the formula exactly as follows: equals regex replace, open parenthesis, A2, comma, quotation mark, bracket, caret, lowercase a through z, uppercase A through z, 0 through 9, space, closing bracket, quotation mark, comma, quotation mark, quotation mark, closing parenthesis. Written out, the formula is equals regex replace, open parenthesis, A2, comma, quote, bracket, caret, AZ, Z, 9, and a space, closing bracket, quote, comma, two quotes, closing parenthesis. What this formula does is search the text in cell A2 and remove anything that is not a letter, a number, or a space. The regex replace function is using a pattern to identify unwanted characters and then replacing them with nothing, which effectively deletes them. That means symbols like exclamation marks, commas, hashtags, and other special characters will be stripped out automatically. Once you've entered the formula, press Enter. Google Sheets will immediately display the cleaned result in the cell where you entered the formula. If needed, you can reuse the same formula for other rows by changing the cell reference from A2 to another cell that contains text. Just make sure the reference matches the location of the data you want to clean. That's all it takes to remove special characters in Google Sheets using a formula.